Alright, yo boys! Never let a Saiyan know you that they are stronger than you. You feel me? Wanna watch this? Yo boys right here. Let's get to it.
Like all pure-blooded Saiyans, Kakarot would rather die fighting than win with one of those disgraceful sensu beans as his crutch.
Objection! Y'all heard this?
That nigga quit.
This is the biggest lie in the
That nigga quit right after that too.
Let's go.
Cypher 5.
First, we got Son Goku, who I think we could all agree is one of the most dangerous anime characters to ever fight.
Generational nigga right here.
Especially if he's stronger than you.
Generational. He like embarrass niggas when he gets, you feel me? No reason to do that. He could have dodged. He could have dodged if he wanted to. He did that shit strictly for the aura.
A very complex case, and I say this because I feel like his reputation actually tells lies about his career. I feel like the reason why Goku is as disrespectful as he is when he's stronger than you is because when you're around his same level, I'ma be honest, he kinda sucks. I know this might seem like a crazy take, but just wait on it and let me explain. Vegeta's thumb pose gets so much hate, but Goku saying, nah, I'm excited is even worse. Every single time he says this, he gets dropped. Once you hear that, you
hear me out. Now that I think about it, Goku pre-power up from plot, don't be banging for real. He don't. No. Shit. No. He still go, fuck it. I ain't
might as well let that nigga slide it in, cause you know Goku's gonna fumble the bag. Every time Goku's against someone with comparable strength, he never wins.
Oh.
Vegeta, jump that nigga. The fight against Kid Buu, universally jumped him. And to the two nerds about to comment Piccolo Jr., man, sit your dork ass down. I'll give you Piccolo Jr., but even against King Piccolo, he would have died 3 times if another nigga ain't help him. He's a fraud. Don't even get me started on Jiren. He was begging for the fade the whole tournament, lost 1 time, and he decides to throw the spirit bomb because he was rage quitting, bro.
So my nigga can't use his technique now? They're not gonna do that. My nigga can't use a technique he knows and trained for with a god? Why the fuck when I put it out? Are we dead ass? No, that's not fair.
Oh, in a tournament where killing is not allowed, you threw a spirit bomb, nigga? Bro, you flippin' quit. Like, I don't know who spread the propaganda of Goku being a legendary fighter. This nigga's legendary.
Stop, no.
What? I love Goku as much as the next guy.
My nigga, no, you can't say my nigga not legendary. This nigga's a freaking goat. Stop it.
But his fighting record gotta be the most lied on shit of all time. Which is why I feel like if you're fighting Goku and you know that you're weaker than him, you are literally asking for a death sentence. Because in the rare times he's actually stronger than you, he will do whatever he can.
What? They get a spin dash?
Oh my god, bro.
Got no reason to do that for real.
Now, let me not be disingenuous. There is times where Goku disrespects someone even though he knows he stands no chance. Lord Slug was giving him belt to add that whole movie, but he was still in his face giving him fade away.
Come on, nigga, he a dog.
Goku already knew he stood no chance against Great Ape Vegeta.
He a dog.
He still made sure to pop the nigga's eye out his socket just as one last FU to him. It's one of the greatest scenes in the Saiyan saga, but dog, how did Vegeta get this eye back? You're telling me this healing chamber is able to grow back your retina, nigga? How, Sway? Exactly, Toei. You ain't got the answers, man. And even though it's not in a fight, he disrespects Cell twice in the exact same way, teleporting in his face and being like, hey, nigga, I know I ain't right now, but give me 1 more day and I'm smoking your ass. You's a bitch. And teleports up out of there, really hitting Cell with drive-by slurs. I'm crying. But when he's actually stronger than you in a fight, he will commit some heinous disrespect.
These niggas out here snitching. They with the rat pack.
He's never done that. First gut check.
There are so many examples I could choose from. I don't even know where y'all want me to start. I can start it back from original Dragon Ball. I know a lot of y'all ain't even read that. We can talk about how Goku made a self-nerf for an entire tournament because he knew nobody was on his level. Straight up lying to Krillin's face, being like, yeah, I won't hold back, dude.
Stop the cap.
In the moment he stopped holding back, he put Tien in a blender. And Tien I actually feel bad for because he is a constant victim of Goku's aura farming. Like in the 23rd World Tournament, Goku really pantsied his mans in front of his own girl. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do that to him, that's my guy. There's nothing Tien ever done to deserve this. He had him outside looking like that chance with the meatball. Yeah, alright, bro. We can take it back to OG Dragon Ball again. You saw how he did Ninja Murasaki? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Getting hit with the start digging in your butt twin. It's actually some of the sickest work I ever seen in my life.
This nigga's pure of heart,
really
by the way.
Goes. When Goku knows that he's stronger than
you, this nigga's pure of heart, by the way.
Whatever he can to embarrass you, and it's so funny because the anime will do whatever it can to make it worse for the enemy. They'll have Goku violate an opponent for 23 minutes straight to the most beautiful animation you done ever seen, and leave your ass out and back broken as a cliffhanger to one of the most banger themes I done ever heard.
I'll spit his ass, sit on his head. He's really a goat.
And in Dragon Ball Z, there is two occurrences that I want to talk about. That being the most popular one of Goku versus Nappa. Now, this fight is unanimously known for many reasons. One of the most disrespectful things I ever seen in anime is when Goku used his head as a welcome mat and even showed off the V-Lone. Nah, my nigga, you're getting cruised. But just talking about this moment is disrespectful to how much Goku went out his way to embarrass Nappa.
You feel me?
We could start it off with number one that actually pisses me off. You had Gohan on his knees, ready to see the pearly gates, and once Nappa steps, he's gone. And once they look, they see Gohan on the Nimbus. And where's Goku? Yup, in the sky, aura farming. This nigga,
he just learned how to fly. Why is he doing it?
He hit the RDC skate. He was watching his son get beat to death and was still waiting to make his pull up. And this aura farming is on levels not even Piccolo could reach. Because you had Vegeta saying,
debatable.
You're finally here.
That's
hey, look
debatable.
at Goku, bro.
Big fella. Not paying that nigga no mind.
Vegeta's voice is nowhere in that direction. Who is calling your name? This man really had the audacity to walk in Nappa's face, only to immediately speed blitz behind him and walk with Gohan. This is the only time Goku has talked to his son this entire arc, and the only reason why he did it was the aura farm. And once that fight starts, Goku starts giving Nappa that straight belt. He's hitting attacks that make him fly across the map only to say the name of each person he killed, truly getting back for his man.
Get back game.
This is how you slide.
Oh, wow.
Nappa even threw out his most powerful attack, and Goku's just like, I won't even use my hands. And with just his voice, screams that bit out of existence. Yeah, Nappa, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. You better get right with Christ. And I know y'all see the title. Never let a Saiyan find out they're stronger than you, even if you're on the same side. Because Vegeta sees this crippled man on the floor, and when Nappa asks for his help, he's like, sure, I got you. Grabbed his hand and hit him with the psych, throws him into the atmosphere and burns him to ash. All while screaming, I have no use for a Saiyan who can't walk. And I have no use for a Saiyan who can't win.
Damn. Vegeta
and that takes us to Namek. I don't know what was in the water on planet Namek, but every Saiyan that touched down on that planet was out there for blood. Vegeta stayed talking about that Saiyan pride, my dog. Where was that in this arc? This man was throwing dirt in Zarbon's face, literally sneaking Dodoria and Jace. And this man was really cheating on Saiyan biology to stat pad to Frieza's level. Gohan on Namek, in my opinion, is so underrated. This man was Satan's greatest disciple.
Put it in work, though.
Literally. The way Gohan was sliding for Piccolo this whole arc actually needs to be studied. Vegeta was the biggest op in the arc at this point, and he still showed up for the fade with no fear. It ain't matter if Frieza himself was in his face, he was still running.
Nigga partner is sang onto this nigga dome. Had that nigga Vegeta thinking going to. He had Vegeta thinking Gohan was the legendary Super Saiyan, damn near.
Hands! One of the most underrated moments in my opinion is when Ginyu takes the Dragon Balls and flies away to Frieza. The only nigga on that turf ready to run the fade despite standing no chance
was Gohan, nigga.
Gohan. Look at his pose. He was ready to snipe him on sight.
What, nigga?
Gohan was moving like a street nigga in this arc, and I'm tired of pretending he's not. And Goku, in my opinion, was acting out the worst. The way he was disrespecting his opponents was actually out of character. Despite him landing and seeing Raccoon kicking the literal shit out of his best friend, he decides to give his first Senzu Bean to Vegeta. He was literally the biggest op in the show at the time. Why did you do this? I'm crying. You cannot leave Senzu Beans around this nigga ever. Y'all remember that scene in Super where they yelled at 17 for interrupting the transformation? I don't know why Goku
17 realistic
yelling
nigga.
at him. You did the same thing to Raccoon, and it really had me crying. Left that nigga booty up, and I know Krillin was watching in the back like,
no disrespect, but I didn't know you had ass. Oh my.
Goku's fight against Jason Birder is the most disrespectful thing I ever seen in anime. They was just dashing all around this nigga and he was out there standing still, letting the wind pass him by. They thought he was glitching like that Caleb City skit.
Nigga, he moving so fast, they can't even peep.
And they get so mad, they start throwing actual attacks right at Goku. But that shit don't work. Every shot's phasing through him like a Blackboy Max DM and airball. Had everyone around in shock, but this is when it's revealed that Goku was moving so fast, it was like he was standing still. Like, I don't think y'all realize how crazy this is. He was real life doing this.
Was he?
Nigga! Like, this screenshot of Goku's feet has to be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Them boys can't perceive, my nigga.
Embarrassing them bad. But we ain't done. Read what the title say. Never let any Saiyan know they're stronger than you.
I don't see any nor in that sentence.
You gon' get sniped. Because the moment Vegeta got the upper hand for a total of 2 seconds, this man spawned from the sky and sniped Birder's neck. And nah, don't rewind that. You know what you saw. He real life ground pounded
on some Robin shit.
Goku in the back hitting the Michael Jordan. This is why Vegeta be pissing me off. Was down the whole fight, but once they can't fight back, now he want to do some. Everybody acting tough.
He's a realistic nigga. Why is he keeping his main up alive right there?
Goku was going Kaioken against Ginyu. I swear he would have spazzed on bro. But nah, Ginyu was Diddy's greatest disciple. This man real life fisted himself, salivating out the mouth, talking about some, I like that body of yours. And this is all without mentioning the mental trauma he caused to Frieza, letting him power up to 100% just to prove he's not like that, teleporting around him and showing off his back just to prove he's faster than him. And this ain't even counting Goku giving this nigga the African backhand for all the suffering he's caused.
That nigga like, Goku, nah,
the way he spazzed on Frieza is crazy. And this ain't even the worst in Dragon Ball Z. We can start it off in the Buu Saga where Goku took a nigga's life just to flex his power level. I know y'all know the theory of Goku learning to spare lives through Kami's training. Nigga, that is
went out the window.
If Goku can take your life to Aura Farm, he's with it. He does this again in GT. He did the Shadow Dragon Brothers the worst, starting with Nova literally Aura farming that whole
do Nova that bad?
Appearing behind him, beam umped at his temple and all, just to show him I could genuinely take your life when I want to. That nigga hit him with the shoulder meme. Nah, this nigga disrespectful as shit. And this ain't even talking what he does to Ice. And I don't mean what Dora's scared of. I mean the actual Shenron. He was out there stealing moves from Broly, sliding on the nigga's body, putting his foot in his mouth. Nigga, who the fuck are you feeling like? This ain't even counting when he grabbed this grown man by the ankle, granddaughter still in hand, mind you, and starts whipping him round like a belt. The pose of 2 fingers on his temple is so iconic. I've seen it recreated over 10,000 times. And this ain't even counting the end where even blinded, he turns around and says, no! Ow, finish it! Got me like, oh!
Cody.
This is, nigga,
legendary performance, I must say.
Dragon Fist to finish him off. Sensational. Even since Shenron was getting disrespected by Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Goku was really winning this fight blind. In the moment he missed a punch, he pulled the back of his scalp. Is this nigga serious?
This nigga is crazy.
In Dragon Ball Super, Goku was wild too. This man, 2 seconds after getting Ultra Instinct, would have dropped a kick in Jiren's face if he ain't dodge out the way. Your introduction was gonna be giving him a messy kick to the jaw, nigga. And not only did this man start moonwalking on Toppo's blast, during their fight, Jiren was like, nah, you got a new transformation and there ain't a scratch off me, you lacking. And Goku really went to his face and said, who lacking? And nah, pressing a nigga with a pose like this is crazy. And I don't know what it was about Ultra Instinct. He was always just wildin'. Hitting sonic sways all around Kefla. This man hitting Michael Jackson backwards while sliding on a wall. And Kefla was really getting done the worst. He really said, watch your bitch. Sending her across 15 mountainsides.
That girl told that nigga, yo, Tex ain't hitting on nothing. He hit a whole combo on her ass after that.
For more than 40 years, and never have I ever seen someone hit a parkour Kamehameha. You never want someone like Goku to know he got the ups on you. You're asking for death. And there is still so many examples I have to choose from. We could really be here all day. So I guess for now, I can start rapid firing some other Saiyans. Now, one thing about Vegeta is that he's barely stronger than people for real.
Come on, stop it.
In his world that thinks he's that strong.
Oh my god.
My nigga, he's in the upper echelon of niggas, bro. Stop that. Stop that. No.
But whenever Vegeta actually is stronger than you, bro, prey. We all remember he had second form Cell on straight lockdown. The first 2 seconds of their fight, he was rearranging his guts. This man was so disrespectful, he was turning his back whenever Cell was charging an attack. One of my favorite pages in the manga is when Vegeta's like, so on your life, when you're perfect, you're gonna give me a good fade. Yes, big bro, it's what the computer told me. And this nigga just domes him right in the face. He does this in the Dragon Ball Super manga too. The way he does Granola is actually disgusting. He was out here dodging certain attacks in ways to make sure Granola would destroy his home planet. And he really said, you're fine with blowing up what's left of the city, full of all those precious memories. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. This is peak.
They'll be rich, bait on bro.
One of the most underrated things about Vegeta, people literally forget he had Goku going through hell. This man was in Great Ape hitting full court key blast, just sniping the nigga across the map. Speed blitzing Goku, talking about some Packa. Like, Vegeta was really embarrassing, bro, the whole fight, but when they were even, it was really a masterclass. Like, we started it off with a block again. Goku squeezing his fist so hard, it's looking like he's getting the nastiest dome. Weave into the zestiest pose I've ever seen him hit. My nigga was out here sitting like Ice Spice.
I don't remember this scene here.
He tries a haymaker, headbutt, and Goku hits a flip elbow right on his dome and starts juggling him in the air like it's a Smash Bros combo. I'm talking back, chest, knee, right. My dog even elbowed the back of the head. Yeah, he's getting Draymond Green CTE after this. And then kneed him into a crater. He did him like that one Spider-Man clip. And Goku's doing all this to the most banger Kikuchi theme I done ever heard. Watch this. I just used that as an excuse to glaze Goku versus Vegeta. My fault. They are so lucky Gohan stopped training. They literally raised a King Von disciple in front of our very eyes. I think everybody knows how terribly Gohan was doing the Cell Juniors.
But caught a couple bodies. Come on,
remember how bad it was. He African backhand slapped the Cell Junior from the stratosphere right back down to Earth.
That nigga's, he's an hour-year-old at this point.
This nigga back into the air, in aura formed in his ashes. This nigga is crazy. And the way he did Cell was straight up.
That nigga caught 5 bodies on niggas that were alive for 1 hour at most. I can't even say hour. 2 minutes. I forgot how fast niggas be moving in Dragon Ball. The Cell Juniors were alive for a good 2 minutes before they died. And that nigga, he did that. He did that.
Horrendous. One of my favorite pages in the manga is when Cell powers up to the max and Gohan's just like, whoop-de-doo. And he embarrassed Cell so bad, I can't even believe it was televised. Not only was he toying with Cell the whole fight, he kicked this nigga so hard, he regurgitated 18 out his system. I don't think y'all understand how insane that is. Imagine getting punched so hard, your body can't even stop itself from throwing up your lung. That is literally what Gohan did to Cell. Nigga gave him lazy eyes looking like the Squid Game robot. And this ain't even counting Ultimate Gohan. Y'all saw how he did Super Boo?
Don't do that.
Gohan saying this to Super Boo is the equivalent of Corey Kenshin saying nigga. I say the word nigga. Dragon Ball fusions are some of the most disrespectful characters in all of anime. I can start it off with Gogeta going full power Super Saiyan Blue on a slow nigga with dementia. The way he pulled out every move in his bag doesn't get talked about enough. What did Broly ever do to deserve this? This ain't even counting Janemba, where he dead said,
I am not Goku or Vegeta, I am Gogeta. It's over, Janemba, I come for you.
And moonwalk towards this nigga and kneed him in the back of the neck twice. And then hits a U-turn in the air to the most illustrious backflip I done ever seen. Like, dog, niggas don't got a single fight where you should be doing this. And this ain't even talking about Vegito, Mr. Disrespect. The way he was doing Zamasu in the manga, I'll never forget. This man grabbed his feet and tried to fling him away, only to realize he lost his arm. And Vegito got the audacity to say, come on, man, you forgot your hands, Zamas. He was in that bit hitting him with Street Fighter combos, and this ain't even counting how he was doing Buhan. Vegito was dogging this man so bad, that his body was contorting in ways I didn't even know was possible. Like, my nigga, how do you ever manage to get put in a position like this? How? And this is not even considering the fact that Vegito beat this nigga's ass as a candy. This is the strongest person in the verse, by the way. Dragon Ball, the only series that can do this too. If I told you Thanos was beaten by a Laffy Taffy, you would call it some bullshit. But because it's Vegito, it's cool as hell. I could keep going for a very long time, but I think y'all get the memo here. I appreciate y'all for all the support on this new series.
That's how you know. I'm talking about Z Broly too. The first take in the video, he talking about some Goku's not legendary. I can't co-sign that. We all know that Goku legendary. Let's be real here. Nigga banged out with a God Destruction. He showed so much heart. Nigga didn't even blow up the planet. Let's be real here. If I wasn't enjoying the reaction, that was like, comment, subscribe. That's the end of the video.